I found so many brand new items out at the Dollar Tree that I knew I had to share as soon as possible. Seeing all of these new products gets me so excited to share more Dollar Tree DIYs with you all. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and let's get to it. Dollar Tree is going to take full advantage of this plus section, I can already tell, this year, so definitely don't pass it by. Look at these stunning candles. They come in different sizes. They're battery powered LED candles. I wish they had the timer setting, but they don't. But it's not like that it's Christmas decor where you have to go and like you want it lit up every single night, but I still think these are stunning pieces. I found them in 3 different colors and 2 different sizes, so I grabbed a couple of each, but so many fun ways that you can use these, and I had to share a bunch in this video. So starting with mixing it with one of these little wooden frames, I thought these were really fun. They had 3 different styles as well as a square one, but I grabbed a couple of these and noticed that they go over the top of these candles perfectly. So you have to push them down to the bottom because the bottom gets a little bit bigger, but I knew these would create like a fun little stand for them, just give them a little bit more of a decorative accent and just dress them up a little bit more. So I decided to go ahead and stain mine, but here's the thing. It is so snowy and icy and cold outside. I don't want to stain when I can't like open up the house and make some ventilation in there, as well as spray paint. So I did have to use paint. So I do stain a set of these later on in the video, and they turn out really cute with some faux stain using paint and water, so you'll have to stick around for that. But for this one, I just went ahead and painted these with some mineral color chalk paint. And then I found this really cool sanding block with the handle at Dollar Tree, so I grabbed those, just hit it with the sander just a little bit to make it not look so perfectly painted, and then pop these onto the candles. These take just a few minutes just waiting for that chalk paint to dry, which is pretty quickly, but you can see how much it upgrades it, make it more of a decorative piece, so they're not just plain standing there alone. So here is the second set that I grabbed. You can tell the outside is a little bit more closed off, so it's definitely a different style. I really wanted to stain these with stain to give them that wooden look, but like I mentioned, too cold to do anything outside or open up a window, so I decided just to mix a little bit of truffle brown chalk paint. I threw a little bit of mineral color in there, as well as some water, and I know it's hard to show up on camera, but this creates more like a wooden stain. You can see the wood grain popping through. Also, you don't have to worry about getting in all of those cracks with paint, like you could definitely tell if you didn't paint inside. The water's just going to run off the edge, make it all blend in, and I feel like the mineral kind of give it more of a grayscale, so it looks really legit. I just love doing this. Now I did go and print off some like sheet music, just free printable ones off of Google, and I wanted to attach that inside just so I can put some of the plant decals in here. Now I cut me out a little template, and then I knew I had to cut this about 1/4 of an inch larger, 1/2 inch larger around the edges so that I could attach it to the back of these frames. I have used these decals in several different projects, but I recently just purchased these in 2025, so they are still going strong. So I knew I wanted to keep using them, keep bringing you guys some more ideas. I decided just to take my hot glue gun and tack this down in place. After it cooled, I pressed it down to make sure it's not going anywhere, added a little hanger to the top just by winding through my little jute twine, and these will be so cute hanging from like a hook or wooden shelf. But I absolutely love these, a really fun project, and these are super inexpensive to put together. I have found the oval gold frames and used them in projects, but I think this is the first time that I'm seeing it in this nice sleek rectangular shape, just like a normal frame. It does have the black backing, so you could make this into like a chalkboard or use it as a frame. but I decided to make this like display some really fun succulents. So succulents is something that Dollar Tree usually comes out with different ones every year, but they usually have such a huge selection on, so you can fit the colors to your style. Large ones, the small ones, even Dollar General has really good succulents. So I decided just to take some leftover ones, and you can tell that I even cut off some of the back so that some of them look a little bit smaller, but put a few in the center. I'm going to put one of these frames on the side and then stand up one of them so they set together, and I think they will be beautifully displayed, a way to bring in greenery for the upcoming spring season, but a really easy project to throw together. Now going back to the candles, I'll be sprinkling these candle DIYs throughout this entire video, so stick around and make sure that you watch the rest of them. But for this one, I just had a really fun idea to make these a little bit more decorative. I grabbed some of these little vine decals. They do come in a set. They have like the words and then the vines sold separately, I guess so they could get more money out of it with still selling it just for $1.25. So I picked up both, but I'm just using a couple of packs of these little vines. I just stuck them on there. I thought the color of these complemented the candle so well. They kind of go together, but they're not the exact color, so it is going to show up. I wondered if I needed to Mod Podge over these. Sometimes when you stick stickers onto like a harder material, you can see that it's a sticker, but these actually, if you take the time to press them down and give them a second, you cannot tell that these are like plastic stickers. Whenever I got these up on the shelf, they look so good. I loved how these turned out, and like I mentioned, just something really easy to do, but I feel like it gives it an upgrade. I was absolutely mind blown whenever I saw these black vases at the Dollar Tree. They're, I would say, heavy. I'm going to be putting this in a plant hanger, so it's not really heavy, but it is high quality, heavy duty. So I found some succulents on clearance at Target for $3, but you could pick up succulents anywhere. I just hate having the same Dollar Tree succulents in every single project around my home, but stuck them inside of this black container, and then I'm going to put it in one of these rope plant hangers. They still have these coming back. I've always found the worst colors, but now that they're putting out the white ones and the black ones and having more of like a neutral color, it just works perfectly into my decor. There used to be like an orange and a green that I would see all the time, so happy that they're bringing the neutral colors in and just a classy white. But I stick the succulents back in there. You can put a dab of glue underneath this pot under the knot just to make sure it's going to hold in place a little bit better, but these are my favorite things to DIY to hang from shelves. Like, this is my bathroom, and I feel like it just adds so much decor in there just by doing something super simple from the Dollar Tree. Using this same container, I'm going to share with you how this isn't even a DIY required. You just stick one of these larger candles inside of this, and it makes it look like a higher end piece. So I stuck this on my fireplace, and it actually makes it a standalone piece where it looks more like a lantern, more decor piece, something that you would pay more for at the store, but just adding this to the bottom makes it look a little bit more chic. Okay, so I've been seeing these online, these new boxes from the Dollar Tree, and everyone is sticking like remotes in there or making them useful. But another fun idea is to actually use some string lights. These I pick up off of Amazon. They're on a timer, so I don't even have to worry about them. I just turn them on one time and they'll come on every 18 hours for 6 hours, I believe. But I just find them on Amazon. I'll link them down below if you're interested. But I just pop them into this box. You could put a dab of hot glue, just a little bit, so that you could pop this back open from having it fall forward, but I feel like it's going to add in that cozy lit up decor that we are missing so bad from Christmas time. Another Dollar Tree piece that caught my eye were these wooden beaded hearts. I felt like they would be just as gorgeous with a jute twine hanger and hanging from a shelf, just free hanging, or putting them on a stand. Now I am just going to take some of the like metal candlestick holders and go ahead and rock back and forth the top. It's going to break the weld on there, and then I'm going to attach it to the bottom of the heart. This is really easy, makes it really chic, and put it on the shelf, and I love it. That's kind of my style decor. But if you wanted to go a little bit further, you could actually put a photo in these before you put them on the stand. I think that would be really pretty. I wondered if it would be a little bit tricky, the shape of the heart. You wouldn't want the photo, like the people to be right in the middle, or their heads might look a little weird. But if you had like you were holding hands, maybe your head would go more in like the top of the heart. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, but I thought these were really fun to do. They look gorgeous on my bookshelf and just a 5-minute project. I probably won't do too many dedicated Valentine videos this year, but I had to throw in a project. These little confetti dishes just really caught my eye. Took the tags off, and using one of these simple candle holders, I felt like it was a perfect thing to add in there and make this little jewelry tray. So I just used my hot glue to attach it to the bottom, attach one to the top. This would be really cute in your bathroom. You could pop your earrings on here when you pull your rings off, put it on there, but it's a way to bring in Valentine decor without spending a lot of time or money. Thank you all so much for checking out this Dollar Tree DIY video full of brand new items that I'm seeing out at the Dollar Tree. It means so much for you guys to give me constant support, the thumbs up, the comments down below. Please let me know which project in today's video was your favorite, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy crafting! Bye!